We are here to help solve this problem. We are the Water Foundation of Tanzania. In Tanzania, around 14 million people have limited access to clean drinking water, mainly because of population growth, high levels of consumption, or climate change. Currently, most communities have at least one communal pump. However, around 43% of these water pumps are either contaminated or non-functioning. As a result, women and children often have to walk up to 2 hours a day to collect water. The water collected from these communal pumps often carry diseases like diarrhea and malaria, which accounts for over half the diseases affecting the population.
Girls and women are mainly the ones responsible for collecting water from the communal pumps. Since this responsibility mostly falls on girls, they have to give up hours of their day, often early in the mornings, to collect water for their families. This often causes them to be late to school and tired when they get there. As a result, many end up giving up on their education altogether. Another problem Tanzania faces is the income disparities between rural and urban areas. Something that would help close this gap would be to help bring water to rural areas for agriculture and irrigation purposes, since around 79% of the total population in Tanzania generates an income from agriculture. The Water Foundation wants to solve these three problems. Our mission is to increase accessibility of safe drinking water from 44% of rural residents to 64% within 5 years. Access to clean water will improve their quality of life and to promote equal education to all Tanzanians. Our solution is to implement a development infrastructure to deliver clean, safe water to more rural families. Basically, we would install a storage system that would collect rainwater during the rainy season, when Tanzania gets an average of 8 inches of rain per month. During the dry season, which usually lasts 3 to 4 months out of the year, Tanzania gets little to no rain, which is when the pumps start to run out. Our more efficient rainwater storage system would help collect enough water during the wet season to last throughout the dry season.
The rainwater will be stored in wells or above ground containers, where it will be filtered before being distributed to more water pumps throughout the rural communities. Ideally, these pumps will be located no more than 100 meters from any given household to reduce the distance and time needed to travel to these water pumps. This will save enough time for boys and girls to go to school and eventually get an equal education.
In addition, we want to create a catchment system for used gray water, which is water used for things like cooking, cleaning, and laundry. This system will use pipes to redistribute this water to agricultural fields. This will improve crop productivity and therefore help close the gap in income between the rural and urban areas of Tanzania.
Obviously, there are risks. One risk is that there may be a completely unpredicted season. This means there may be an extra dry season, which means less rainfall to cover for the necessities of the Tanzanians. Rainwater is not always as pure as one may expect it to be. Because of this, we need to have very good filters in order to keep the high maintenance. The cost of high maintenance in the long run may not be afforded by the citizens of this village. This means that in the future, if the filters get degraded, the citizens may be consuming contaminated water, which can cause diseases. In the long run, we expect to have more funds to solve this problem, so this problem will not be an issue in the long run. For this project, we want to allocate 45% of our funds to labor and construction. We want to allocate 25% to marketing, 20% to parts and materials, and finally 10% to startup costs. But you gotta keep in mind that we want to look for future funds in order to continue this project in the future.
Every person in the world has the right to clean water and education and a means to improve their economic situation. Our proposal will help people do all of these things and more. Thank you.